Jesse Williams has graced our televisions as Dr. Jackson Avery on Grey's Anatomy for 12 seasons. With his stunning good looks and easygoing charm, it isn't too hard to see how he became a star on the show, and after all these years, Williams has become mostly known as Jackson. But his talents extend beyond the television screen. Over the last few years, Williams has branched out beyond acting. He has directed episodes of ABC's Grey's Anatomy and Rebel and has built a formidable resume as a producer. He most recently produced Two Distant Strangers, which won the Oscar for live-action short film. If you're only acquainted with Williams from Grey's Anatomy, here are 10 more things you might want to know about the star. He was a high school teacher. Before he decided to jump into the world of acting, Jesse Williams was a high school teacher. After graduating from Temple University with a double major in African American Studies and Film and Media Arts, he became a teacher and taught for 6 years in the Philadelphia public school system. He used his Temple degree to teach American Studies, African Studies, and English. In an interview published in The Guardian, Williams revealed that he loved working as a teacher, even more than working as an actor. He said, "I love being a teacher. It's the best thing I have ever done. My favorite job ever. I miss it every day." Making the switch to acting. In 2005, Williams decided to start studying acting, and the following year earned his first role in an episode of Law & Order. In 2008, he made his film debut in The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2, and the year after that was cast in Grey's Anatomy. He told Essence, "I thought there are ways that we could tell stories that could have a lot of value in communities that are constantly being told that they've come from nothing. I decided to participate in the storytelling process and learned that you can actually do a lot of good on camera by really giving voice to characters and storylines." He's appeared in several music videos. Before he burst onto the scene on Grey's Anatomy, Williams didn't have a ton of credits to his name, but he does have 2 music videos under his belt, although you might not remember them. Back in 2009, Williams starred as the love interest in Rihanna's music video for Russian Roulette. Then, in 2010, he appeared in Estelle's Fall in Love. He's very passionate about activism. While Jesse Williams is very much involved in activism in general, he's particularly dedicated to racial justice issues. In an interview he gave for Essence magazine, the Grey's Anatomy actor revealed why he's so passionate about activism. He said, "I found this incredible chasm between two of the many Americas we have. I got a much better education and resources because of my zip code. I wanted to be part of the solution, so I started working in my community when I was at Temple University." In 2016, he received BET's Humanitarian Award for his activism. Haters made a petition to get him fired for his BET speech. When he was accepting his humanitarian award at the BET Awards, Williams opted to use the platform to make a passionate speech about the Black Lives Matter movement, and there were many audience members at the awards and people listening at home who absolutely loved what he was saying and praised him for standing up and speaking out. However, it's tough to get everyone's approval, and there were also many individuals who absolutely hated what Williams did and created a petition to get him fired from his incredible role on Grey's Anatomy, all because he decided to speak out in support of something he believed in. Luckily, Shonda Rhimes isn't so easily swayed, and she made it pretty clear that she makes the decision of who stays on the show and who doesn't, tweeting simply, people, boo, don't need a petition." He has his own production company. Many actors, once they hit a certain level of fame, decide to get on the other side of the camera and set up their own production companies to bring projects they're passionate about to audiences, and Jesse Williams has done just that. He co-founded Farward Incorporated, a production company focused on education, literature, transmedia, television, and film. Under the company, he executive produces Question Bridge, Black Males, an art project aimed at addressing and redefining black male identity in America. Williams has stated before that he's not happy with how race is often portrayed in Hollywood in many projects, so he's bringing his own voice to the table. His love life. Williams married real estate broker Erin Drakely on December 11, 2001, and together they have a daughter Sadie and a son Maceo. The pair were together long before Williams' fame and met when he was still a teacher in Philadelphia. In an interview, he said, "She's been with me through all different facets of my career. She's stuck with me through thick and thick and thick and thin." The couple split up in April 2017 and divorced. Then Williams and Minka Kelly dated for a few months in late 2017. In 2019, He was briefly linked to Bleacher Report sports journalist Taylor Rooks before dating his current partner, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom performer Taylor Page. He created Ebridges. Just when you thought Jesse Williams had conquered enough facets of the industry, from acting to directing to activism, he manages to surprise you once again. This time, it's with his involvement in the tech app world. Along with his ex-wife, he created the Ebridges app. The Ebridges app is basically GIFs and images that people can share with one another, but they all have to do with aspects of African American culture. He does voice acting too. During Sony's E3 2017 press conference, it was announced that Jesse Williams would star in a video game. He would do voice acting and motion capture for a character in an adventure video game Detroit Become Human. Williams also appeared in the basketball video game NBA 2K21, which was released in 2020. Being biracial has given him access to both sides of the race spectrum. His activism comes from a bit of a unique place, as he's admitted, he's biracial. His father, Reginald Williams, is African American, and his mother, Johanna Chase, is actually Swedish. That combination is part of what has given Williams his uniquely sexy appearance, but it also informs his perspective on the world. As he told The Guardian, "I have access to rooms and information. I am white and I am also black. I know how white people talk about black people. I know how black people talk about white folks. I know I am there and everyone speaks honestly around me." His identity is a combination of two ethnicities, and that gives him an interesting perspective to bring to the table, and it's one that he openly discusses. While it would have been easier to just lean towards one side of his identity in his activism, he's opted to take the more challenging route of standing up for what he believes in, while also acknowledging where he is in the conversation.